Yo, how's everybody? We are back. I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm decent. Oh, my tablet is not a tablet. Give me a second. Over the weekend, we've been playing a lot more Red Dead Redemption 2. Man, does that game feel bad in many, many ways. Man, everything feels like it's just there to like ruin your gameplay experience. Like, oh, we made a fun game. Let's make sure we absolutely destroy it for any prospective players. Hey, what is this? Okay, it's cool. This, and then you go to where's primitives? What are these? I lost it. Objects. Let's give it some eyes. They're big. They're big eyes. You can try that. Oh no, wait, I messed it up. Primitives. Apply. Apply? Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna, then it's still there. Oh no. No. Like, we can keep this in, and we have to do it. We have guides this time. I know it's subtle, but it matters. Okay. So which goes back a bit. Are we just... I think we're just at a fixed resolution. Multi-resolution, can we... That's interesting. Oh, but that made it S. No. I didn't want that. Can I undo that? Can undo that. Increase. Oh, it actually moves it. Like, I kind of get it. I figured it would shift the voxel numbers internally, not make everything bigger. Try that again. Oh, I don't know. Should we be... You know what I need? I need a reference for OpenMouth. I want to push this level before we go further. So we push it as much as we can. Hopefully without creating anything that needs too much rework. Yo, Callus. Still working in voxels? I went back to voxels, and we'll see. So you can subdivide either way, actually. So I'm going to try and push this a little bit further, and then we're going to try and subdivide the voxels. Yeah, how are you? How was your weekend? What are you working on? Like, nose should definitely still be doable as voxels, I think. Yeah, we'll see. We also just started up. Who knows? We will. This program has so much. I'm worried. I'm worried about if we can actually touch all the things, because it says it has dynamic tessellation, which to me means that that would have to be in S mode for the surface stuff. Now we touched surface stuff and that worked well, but we didn't have it dynamically tessellating. So we're gonna have to figure out how that turns on, or if that's a true. Not call them liars, but sometimes terms can get shifty. Yeah, so don't. I haven't looked at the surface enough, to be fair. I just touched it the first time Friday. Wasn't as bad as it could have been. Thanks, ibuprofen. Still on the verge of a headache. Left ear is blocked. How was your weekend? I had a headache all weekend too. I'm gonna call it like a stormy one, like in the back bottom of my head. And it sucked. Yeah, pretty good. Played some Red Dead, which, oh man, that game. That game. It doesn't feel like it's made for you to play. Not for playing, just for simulating. When it was convenient. Yeah, sometimes even do simulate. But at the same time, there's something about the worlds and giving you checklists, which is hooking me. Oh, I hope I didn't touch the eye. I think I might have. Arg. Well, it is what it is. We can recreate it. Yeah, we don't have quite enough definition, I think, to put in the eyelids. I'm afraid we're gonna like mess things up if we push it too far, because voxel. Yeah. Okay, still learning the voxels. Oh yeah, how do they open their mouths? That's gonna be important. And then ears and hooves, and then we'll go up a level. Voxels are weird. I don't fully understand why it has the like topological creations. Wasn't too productive. Not that surprised either way. Kind of things can 3D code too. You see tree generator down there among other things. It is so many things. So I got 3D code originally for Steam. That was a while ago. It didn't look quite like this. It had tons of features, including painting and curves, and yeah, I feel like they've done kind of a restructure to make things a little bit more cohesive. Yeah, so there's a lot there. It has the voxel. It supposedly has dynamic tessellation. That's in their documentation or in their feature list. It has auto retopo, which I showed, which has some guidance. It has some can paint what will have more or less density for the final mesh, which is interesting. I haven't fully played with that. But the auto retopo works pretty much as expected based on what I expect from like Mudbox. So it can replace that. It does the UVs. It can do UVs. So I don't have to take it out and back. It can bake. It does the normal map baking automatically when you do the auto retopo. It has a decimation. Trying to think. There's booleans. Oh, there's something that they were talking about where you can record your actions, like what you do in the program, and it will output a script, and then you can modify the numbers in the script. So pretty much you can do something, and that something can be parametric, which seems really amazing. I haven't played with that yet. Yeah, there's a tree generator. Don't know where that came from. Has all sorts of like to Photoshop and to other things. I think there's a to Blender button, which is nice because you still need rigging. I think the one thing this doesn't do is rigging. It seems like too much. It seems too good to be true. We should try tree generator. Yeah, I figured if it could replace Mudbox, that might be enough. So far, so good. Okay, we need ears. Material, yes. So it can do painting. It has like all of these presets. I don't know what this plus does, but I'm sure you can imagine cool things. I imagine cool things. It has a paintbrush that works with it has sliders for height, roughness, and color, or like color opacity. So you can be painting in all three at once or just one at a time, which is really cool. Mudbox could never do all three at once. ZBrush does all three at once way too easily. And so it's nice. It's like the spectrum. It has ZBrush-like features. It has Mudbox-like features, and kind of like can blend between them decently well. And then it even has a renderer. Wait, right? Yeah, there's the render tab. Using RenderMan. I've heard of RenderMan before. I'm impressed. They also have 3D Code hardware, and they might. I could imagine other plugins coming, down the road. It seems cool. Oh, you can make whole node-based environments. Oh my god, I did that in a test scene. I was just goofing around, just like add environment, and then it was like, would you like to add a whole environment node? And I was like, wait, environment nodes? What do I control with environment nodes? Pretty much everything. It's nice because it's very simple, but there's stuff under the hood. And everything seems decent so far. There's nothing that I've found that's so hacked together. I don't know. I've only been playing with it for like less than a week. Way less than a week. But then, yeah, if you can just go straight to, is there like a Blender? Maybe you'd have to put that on as a plugin. Yeah, I'm on the demo. I would suggest checking the demo out. Pretty cool. Oh, it is USD, Universal Scene Description. Import. So many things. There's so much. I know I've given myself a small trial period to check it out because the price is going to go up. And it looks like the price is going to go up by an amount that would cover 2 years of updates. So, yeah, I'm like kind of crossed the fence. I'm kind of like, I might be willing to drop the money and just keep playing with this program. Even though I don't have to. It's just if I want to use it professionally and I don't want to spend an extra like €100. I need to get it soon. So far it seems worth it though. So far. Actually, yeah. I think auto retopo. How many places have you seen auto retopo? You can do manual retopo too. There's a whole, it has a really nice system for like put down dots for verts, and then you can like click to connect them. They're pretty. They're like little 3D rivet dots that you put on the mesh. Yeah, I don't know. Very nice. Everything I like. So far. My one complaint is that when I do this cloning, which is kind of like my workflow, it doesn't unhide, or it doesn't keep the visibility setting. Yeah, I'm gonna say the hotkeys all feel very industry standard, like actually industry standard. Like I press F and I point at something and the camera's now like there. Camera controls are like, well, if you're not clicking on the model, it's, oh wait, what did I just do? Okay, that's a weirdness. I was not expecting that. Okay, yeah, rotate by just dragging around without being on the model. Middle click or right click drag. We'll zoom, and then you can pan with middle with no button modifiers. Like, feels pretty natural. Just to give you the play-by-play. Does it make patches in retopo mode? In retopo mode, you can. I've never tried it. I've probably just this. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, okay, it's definitely gonna take some getting used. here and right and right. I mean, yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty fast if you wanted to do manual. How do I clear all this? Sweet mesh. Cool. It's all so intuitive. No sarcasm. Actually, for real, for real. Yeah, Smart Topo looks cool, but yeah, again, Auto Retopo gives me, as far as I've seen, actually slightly nicer meshes than Mudbox. So, I don't know. The Wonder Program. Mirroring is held up so much better than Mudbox. And then yeah, so like the brushes were kind of nice. I don't use them that often, but they felt better than Mudbox, which is way too crunchy. The question is, which one do we go with? I think the inside looks more. Oh, we gotta give them the little high heel things, right? Yeah, but would you really buy 3D Coat and then manually retopo? I feel like the first thing I would do is at least try the auto retopo. It does so much for you. Why does that point keep popping up? You like that? Depends. You'd be surprised if Auto Retapo could make good loops on a face. Okay, that might be true, but wouldn't you auto retopo and then like delete the head and then to make a topology to meet the neck to like a manually redone face? I think that would be my go-to play. Spot's very square. Just a little bit less square. That's not too bad. You wouldn't mind being surprised either. Or why not? As long as it's good enough, it's fine. True. True. Could also reroute if it picks decent points, but the loops aren't quite right. You can always just like make some cuts and and give some topo. Yeah, at least you have options, right? That's the important thing. That's what I'm seeing. Like Blender also has options, but you have to like leave the program to find a lot of them. They're add-ons. Which is fine. Very cool. Like, this is a very old school way of work. I enjoy that one company is tackling most of the pipeline. And they have joints. I would not be surprised if at some point they didn't put out even a basic animation rigging kind of tool. I haven't really checked their roadmap. Do they have a public roadmap? I think I can get used to the like roundness. I feel like I can't really touch the fingers while we're in voxel. And I didn't bool. That's a test we'll have to try later this week. They say there is bool and they say it works just fine. I just didn't find it properly. Hey zombie, how are you? How was your weekend? Okay, dupe again and go for ears, I guess. Migraine fueled? Did we all have headaches over the weekend? What is this madness? What is this synchronicity? Let's see how year goes. And how big do we need these? Oh, I think we're there. Got there a little bit too quick. Little clonage. Touch any of you. More victims? Mm-hmm. Mine felt very much like a pressure headache. But yeah, it was still very prevalent. Yeah, I also played some Red Dead. Maybe that's where the deer inspo is coming from. I'm not gonna say I nailed it because it's not quite perfect, but pretty decent. Far enough back. Hmm. Kind of good. You're gonna send some points, but you got stuck fitting a skirt? You mean prints? Something in print? That's exciting. I was thinking about doing frog. I upgraded frog in Mechaplo. I made a lot of progress on Mechaplo. Like, if we can do a quick update. We can now load all of the instant stuff. See, the forest exists everywhere. We have better looking grass because of density. We have loading and saving of enemies that you kill just in a session. So if you quit and come back, everything respawns back in just like Diablo 2. Except you don't start back at town, which is very dangerous. But it's a feature, not a bug. Anywho. Anywho, yeah, I'm feeling proud of my progress. Same model. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, if I hold Alt, I can also click on the model and it's nice to have that camera safety feature. Okay, here's could maybe go on the back. No, not like that. Thicker. That's a big problem. Ears need to be thicker so we don't lose them to the voxel. What is this? Okay, so the program gets a little weird. Little squirrely. You know what? If I get it soon, in 2 years of updates, hopefully it gets fixed. And then the 2 years of updates. What I mean by 2 years of updates is that the price is going up. by an amount that would afford you 2+ years of updates. As long as you're patient. Yep, plus. Nosh, barely starting to feel alive again. Got to cobble together a rough need to know that you wanted to write up. Sounds good. Yeah, I wanted to wait until you were feeling good with all your updates for your printer before I give you the frog. Lightly stuck. How do you select faces of a two-sided mesh that are the inside of a pleated square? You have a two-sided mesh. You didn't like dupe, invert normals, and then merge again, did you? Getting stupid results with the Raycast node too? Ooh. Okay, spill the tea. What's up with the Raycast node? I've only used it briefly. It seemed okay, but I could also, I also had this paranoia that it. Everything in Blender's world position was always a little bit weird. Not quite where I expected. Oh, you know, the wife and I also finished watching You. I think that's Netflix. That show's really good. Finished season 4? Question mark. I think it was 4. You dear, your head shaped like a shoe. Deal with it. Hands are a little sharp, but I mean, maybe they'll be wrapped around something anyway. Wait, should he have like, oh, we figure out a hoof hand. It's not two-sided? It's a tall pleated donut. Oh. Can you select based off of facing angle? Well, no, it's pleated, right? It's a pleated donut. I mean, is it quads? If it's quads, you can just do an edge loop selection, edge ring selection. Normal should be okay and pointing outwards. Yeah, as long as it the normal is facing outwards in an object-centric manner. But if it's pleated and you have folds, then the inside would also have parts that face out. Makes me think that the edge ring would be the best solution if you can. Oh, for added fun, this is a decimated mesh. This is why I save lots of iterations, because sometimes I get to a point where I'm like, oh man, if I could just be where I was days ago. Oh, I could figure out a way to redo everything I did quickly. But yeah, sometimes you get some information loss. Okay, so he's center of mass is not over his feet. Mistakes were made. Not terrible. He just needs to get shifted in his like base pose. Deer man like, right? I feel like if I was making a goat, its face would be more down. I could probably kit bash this into a goat man dude. It's also kind of bullish. Anywho. I'm wondering, do we throw like a clothing thing on him? Is it weird to give him like a like buckskin something? We have earlier versions, but this seems like a good stage for the exercise. Well, don't let me stop you. Okay, so I've been working with 30% fall off. That's been giving me a pretty comfortable brush setting. The smoothing I thought I needed to change, but like being kind of default seems fine. Hands are derp. I understand hands are derp. Okay, his hand's a little rotated. Whole hand too long. Trying to feel it. Hey, Craig, how are you? This one has a tank top with a gold chain and a belt buckle with a dinner plate saying "Dodge this." Does he have hooves on his fingers? I was thinking about it. Should he have hoof hands? Should we ditch the whole, 5-finger setup? They're better than they used to. Better than they used to be. Tucking those knuckles. We'll get eventually. Anyway, Carly, how's your weekend? How are you? What are you up to? Oh, no, don't collapse on me. Okay, wait. Through all volume. Let's try this. I think this is like a silhouette move. Oh yeah, okay, that works wonders. Alright, hands are still a little dark, but again, in a video game, how close do you get to the hand? Am I right? You guess it would behoove him? That's a good one. Pun accepted. Little tuck. hands are less unacceptable. Still derp. But, Alyssa. Okay, now let's clone and do we hoof hands? I don't know what that looks like. Don't worry. Get your coat. Head for the door. I hope it's a 3D coat. I'll head out with you. Now you thought of Geometry Node's thing for keeping the hairs from diving underneath the skull. Then you remembered that you don't have proclivity for geometry nodes. And the mental capacity is not there. I mean, you just build it up slowly. You get a thing to work, and then you get another thing to work, and then you spend some time debugging why something else isn't working, and how to properly get an output. It's tricky. It's doable, though. Okay. Oof hands. Might be clumsy. Both in usage and in... Here, I'll call this hoof. Or hoof hands? I only pretend to know English. And that's kind of a thing. Maybe like that. Probably why they're missing proclivity. Okay, hoof hands, right? They're absolutely perfect. There you go. It's just like having big nail knuckles. God, I could stuff fall off. And we lost the pinky all together. I could live with that, maybe. Maybe it needs knuckles. But for you, math is not something you can just botch together. The tangents you go through are always mostly orthogonal to where you're trying to get. It's fair. Yeah, it can be tricky going out on a limb. Yeah, you see me, it can take time, like a lot of time. I'm pushing the same lines of code around over and over. You know what? The same lines of code ended up pretty much being the key to a long sought after tool. Not easy. I will also say, just to kind of justify, like, Blender is also still working on getting their node act together. So, well, mostly I'd be like, don't let fear rule your life. Don't make decisions based off of being scared of failing something. Blender, if you don't feel like you can put something together in Blender, there's a good chance that you can't put it together in Blender. Even if you can kind of imagine it, you'll go through some difficulties getting there. Can't wait for Blender 6. Blender 6 will save us all. I'm at 12 volumes. That explains a lot. The hair thing, probably because you're still willing to touch Blender, and I, for the moment, am not. I would suggest you trying just throwing hairs onto a surface and then using hair nodes to control them, because it was kind of fun, kind of interesting. Again, not perfect, but like now that you kind of know the workflow through my pain that you need to be putting on, I don't even fully remember. You have to create a curve hair system, and then you need to paint the hairs on, and then that hair system can be affected by geometry nodes, and you can put the hair modifiers there. Reasonable. I would try it, at least before abandoning. Yeah, maybe I'll keep it a little crooked. For abandoning stuff that I can't keep. What? I tried to smooth it. What kind of a smooth is that? Okay, cool. We have a hoof hand. Need to work on the horns more, but we can do that differently. So yeah, what else are you up to, Cryogi? Do you have a new woodblock? Did you say you were taking a break from that? Gonna find some other Soviet space tech to model? Oh, I know one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to try fit suits in Marvelous Designer. And I have leather jacket on a goblin. So we need to try and put the goblin leather jacket on the deer man. That would be cool, I think. Hope. And this isn't terrible. I maybe want to check what an open mouth looks like. That can be a big issue. I typed some weird things into Google. Deer open mouth. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh my. Oh. Oh boy, do we do it? Give me a second, I'll pop the images up. There's something fantastic about that. Okay, yeah, we need to do this. This is the next task. Okay, let's update the PureRef. That was a good set. We need a whole new set though. Get more and more watermarks. Not that that matters. I can see through the watermarks. Oh yeah. I think this is the one that put me over the edge. Guess. Great, look at this guy yelling. So much character. Okay, there. Actually, yeah. So Craig, your old file with the hair, can you open that in 3.5? Does that one work? Or could it be redone with the new hair node stuff? Curious. Alright, I'm hitting like a super ADHD moment. I'm like, there's a million things I want to do, and one of those things is there actually dynamic tessellation? If so, how? Teach me. None of this says that it's dynamic. I feel like dynamic would need to be like. Hmm. Okay, wait. Like an article on 2022 plus live clay. Okay, so it's called live clay. That might be useful. We'll see. I have a feeling this could be just the same as um, I'm confused. Okay, so it just like kind of goes really seamlessly between voxel to sculpt, enter to remesh. Oh, okay, wait. That seems too good to be true. Let's try that. Hmm. Do we try and move the mouth first? Go for. The only freeze? Kind of wish there was like a voxel freeze. Makes a lot of sense why it disappeared. The voxel hide. Okay, if it's a hidden, does that mean that I can't ruin it? Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That, I don't know what that does. It seems to destroy everything. Guess it's kind of cool that I have it. A little bit. Fine, we paint the freeze. feel like as soon as I touch it once, all of this I'm painting is gonna disappear. A single-use mask. Go ham. Open the jaw just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Okay, there's right. Go to our move. That worked. That worked, but yeah, then the mask disappears. I'm gonna clone this. It can only get worse from here. I wonder how we would kit bash. So much for us to learn. Very exciting, actually. Open. Now start. Okay, go like there. Oh, what is this? Why does this change out there? If I pick this up, I might legitimately mark that. I adjust this, that shouldn't. Maybe I'm at the point where I definitely need dynamic tessellation. And save as. I like where we're at. I don't want to ruin it. I can ruin it. I'm good at that. I'm touching a thing in a way I don't want to touch it. All right. Safety. None of them are showing teeth. The bottom right one kind of has some teeth, but they're like little nibs that come out of their chin. So, we're kind of there. All right. One more clone because we touched that thing, and then we will try to dynamically. Okay. I clicked the thing. I'm nervous, so we're doing something I've never touched before. We'll back up. Okay. Did in real time. I wonder if there's an option or if it's something that'll change in the future. It looks like you can kind of touch it to give it more. Oh wait, let's also check out this image right here. Hmm. So many things. Tool options, edit brush parameters. How have I connected? A bit much. At least it was easy for me to find this. Okay, yeah. Well, let's try to follow that if we can. If we can. So there's draw. I don't want to use draw. Up curves. We don't need curves. We don't need commands. We don't need objects. Surface. Will it work with move? Maybe shift. Let's try and edit. And we need to turn off modify connected. And then in the subdivision settings, we do auto subdivide. Fall off 30 was where I was comfortable, and then smaller. Interesting. Like, now that I know this exists, this is a lot of stuff that is very similar to Mudbox that I was, just hoping that they had without actually checking. Not that I touch it that much. Oh my. Screen based? It is not screen. So something that increases and decreases. That'd be really nice. Hopefully it's somewhere and I'm just not seeing it. I feel like being able to control the density. There's a lot to take in. I'm going to try not to make any assumptions about what I can and can't do. No, I need to fall off. Clay. How does one work with this? That's kind of nice, actually. Oh my god, how dense is it? And if I smooth, it relaxes, like wrinkles away. Nice to get to reform the topology. Oh, but then they said something about like enter. I like smoothed everything. Well, it's undoable too. Yeah, maybe it's not so bad. You can do anything if you just believe in yourself. That's true, and have enough money, and yeah. Yep. What is this? I feel like I am moving it in a direction that should be pulling it off the head, and it. Okay, shift is doing it on the thing. Be like this, and it just. So if you need to make a cake and you need to have someone swipe their finger through the frosting, we got you covered. Totally good. Totally there. Snake clay. Man, do I not love snake clay. But let's see. Maybe it's different here. I don't like lazy mouse. How do I turn off lazy mouse? Thought that would be smoothness. It's still on. Yeah, like I need to get these down again. What? I don't understand that at all. I need to lower the poly count. There's sculpt layers. That's useful. Says it can subtract too. Says it. Guess we'll keep working with shift. Just how do we? Smudge a whole thing. What are you doing? What? Are you functioning at all? Do you not do anything without smudge? How is side shift different than smudge? I kind of like smudge. Oh, eat details. Okay, wait, is that like in a road? Everything feels like a complicated, smooth. Where is just a move? So many of these. Let's relax too. So many of these seem like they're all actually fancy ways to say the exact same thing. Hmm. I don't like that I can't open this unless it's on. Kind of hmm. You believe you're the Comte de Saint Germain? You're 2,300 years old. You've dined with Louis the 14th. Pretty good. And he was a bore. You've played cards with Napoleon, true gentleman, and he was not small. Churchill stank of piss, but geometry notes. Uh, is this after an attempt? What like all right, I am really confused. Can and we need smudge? I mean that extruded out, but it really is just attaching way too much to the surface. How is smudge inside? Oh, side chips. I can see how it's different now. Heck, it's rotate. Why would anyone want to rotate? Is this a stupid Apple product? Look at how professional. You can make your camera swirl your images. Wait, okay, hold on. I'm getting somewhere, I think. I hope. I need to have one of these on though. Hmm. If we take off all normal sampling. I don't get it. Get it. Oh, there's steady stroke. You don't have the same tool option. So confused. That'd be. What is angular? What? Picks 2 points, one on the left and one on the right side. Builds 2 planes. Snaps the surface to the closest plane. Interesting. Okay, so another like cut kind of thing. Why don't you have a tooltip? How is inflate different than vertex normal extrude? Well, it draws dumb stuff. Why can't I nip tuck? I might actually have to ask a question. I don't like that. How do you work? I have to unconnect. Are you doing anything? Is Sharpen just gonna add detail? Okay. 3D code, dynamic tessellation, move. Okay, yeah, someone asked about the grab tool from Sculptra. Move doesn't have dynamic tessellation. Geometry notes is alchemy? Yeah, definitely. Oh, alchemistry? I don't know about that. Still fighting the hair? Hmm. Might just have to go a higher resolution voxel. I don't think the way I want it to in this one small situation. Wait, yeah, but how do I lower the resolution? Hmm. No, decimate. It's like poly remove. That completely delete. Pretty drastic. Yeah, painting is painting. Hmm. Can I control sharpen? Cannot control sharpen. Hmm. So it's like super easy to get high resolution, that just no way to lower it again. Everything just, half of the brushes here makes things smoother in slightly different ways. Yeah, but everything makes them smoother, and there's nothing that will like decimate again. Like I can decimate the whole thing. Like how do I decimate this one area? Like subdivide doesn't have a control click. I like the voxels better. But I clicked something and it changed everything. No, don't apply. Get out of there. How is absolute different than build up? It doesn't even work on the side. I think like you just have move for voxel stuff, so I just need to subdivide the voxel thing. Okay, I might have a small list of requests. Okay, we're gonna clone this. Alright, so I'm gonna be not on surface. And move. Save as a break scene. This one is now scuffed forever. increase by 2 times. And undo that. And like just everything. Is that right? Why does density not look very different? Well, it says 2 times, we'll trust it. Really feel like it should have been the opposite. It really does not feel like I have more density. I feel like it's the exact same voxel grid. Maybe they're overlapping until I pull them out. I don't know. I do not know. This. What is this? Alright, yeah, a couple little scuffed things here and there. I wonder if there's something I'm doing wrong there. Oh, that really does mess everything up every time that happens, and I don't really understand why it happens. It does feel like it's a really bad projected fall off. Example. Okay, yeah, that's denser. This 4 times? And 2 million because it's uniform. I think I want to see a roadmap for this. Do 3D Coat. What do you have in plan? Or they called Pilgway, something like that. As long as Voxel keeps working, and who really cares about dynamic tessellation? Sure, if I needed it, I could really make it less painful. I'm getting to know it a bit better. Now voxel's actually more comfortable than I thought it would be. Especially because it says voxelize immediately is gonna cause lag issues, and I'm at like 2 million polys. I guess I'm at like 1 million polys. No lag issues. No issue at all. And a little bit more code-like. Erase that. That's not. Little tooth. Yeah, okay. Keep talking. I know we have voxels. I know we have spare voxels. Don't try and hide them from me. Oh, the tongue. Oh, the tongue and the teeth just keep disappearing. Of course, he's so cute. Okay, so I think he needs big horns, really big horns, and then what else? Clothes would be good. I kind of want an inflate. We have one that kind of like uniformly inflates. Yeah, maybe grow. Plus. And then we'll try grow. Need hair, but haven't gotten the Blender hair creation workflow to work. What part are you stuck on? Yeah, between the three of us, last time we were in Blender, last Wednesday, I got to a point where I painted hair stuff and I could manipulate the hair stuff with the brush tools, and then I could put the modifier on the hair to add in like frizziness and clumpiness, which you want generally. So it's not a bad workflow. The only thing that was really bothering me about it, not that anyone asked, but the thing that bothered me about it was that they added in a generate hair curve node, but that node doesn't work with the brushes. And that's dumb. And like kind of makes sense, but like there needs to be a workflow for that. Feels like they missed something. But again, yeah, maybe there were some updates in the hair altogether. Maybe your old hair scene will just work in 3.5. Maybe you already know it won't. But I don't know that. I can still make stupid recommendations. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It's actually really interesting. Conform retopo. I was expecting to get a like full volume thing. We'll get those screened out. Just need to be thicker. It doesn't need to look good right now. Good because it doesn't. Okay, this is turning out better, I think. I have to map that to a button. Okay, yeah, let's go with the knobbly ones, and then we're gonna put little missiles. You're locked, and then you get a child that's gonna be primitive. Guess we can use a spiky primitive. Just like minus. That's not too bad. Or does it break? That's a great question, Catless. I mean, my question is, does it still break? But it's probably a dumb question. It's like, is it plugged in? I'm still here for it. Oh, hey, those look pretty good once they're voxelized. I think I just need to keep doing that though. Yeah, let's do that one. Apply. And a new one. How did they get so truncated? Of course it's gonna be this. Of course. Of course, of course. Oh, that looks good. Like those ones. Comically large. Yeah, if it was launching these little spikes out of me, I don't think I'd want that. Thank you. Good fish. Yeah, okay. I mean that's pretty decent. Make them more like hunched. Do a little bit of that in the posing once we rig it. Give them a little bit more hunched, a little more bestial, maybe a little bit of a human chest. A little bit more Z-axis oblong. Putting a hump in the back really helps give it a curved stance. That I think I like it. Like maybe we could get the black or something. What does the render look like? There's so many things for me to learn. It'd be nice if there was an override for the lock. Like the lock is what makes things kind of transparent. And dithered, if you will. How, is this the render view? I haven't learned anything about rendering. I've just clicked on the tab and it's like, ooh, cool, it exists. Interactive notes. Hmm. Tool. Oh, I actually have to install a RenderMan. RenderMan free? What is the status of RenderMan these days? Try buy. Get a quote. Okay, that's a big no. Oh wait, okay. Can get RenderMan node locked license. Like $600. Wonder if there's any other renderers we could get. 3D code render plugin. Out of curiosity. There's an Octane render plugin. I'll never afford that, but it's cool. Hmm. Oh, there's a Moi 3D. I guess a forum post came up. PBR pipeline for Moi 3D using 3D code and Keyshot. Can I get Keyshot? Something I haven't looked at in like a decade. Okay, Keyshot. I see lots of stuff. I don't see a 3D code though. Like I expect Maya, Blender Max, sure. Fusion 360, that's interesting. Cinema 4D, of course. ZBrush. Hmm. I swear it came up. It's not. Wait, 3D code to Blender. There's a button for that, right? Okay, there's appling. This appling. Not that I'm like itching to get back into Blender. Oh, this looks like it's actually a oh, there's a 3D code Blender add-on to push from Blender to 3D. Go back though. Oh, they have a create turntable. That's really cool, actually. Upload to Sketchfab. It's a thing. What does 3D Code hardware look like? Oh, I guess we're always rendering in 3D Code hardware. No, I don't think it's that bad then. Because it should natively have all those materials we poked earlier. It gets ambient occlusion right. Oh, where's the create turntable? I feel like I want a 640 with 480. Crazy one? AS. Oh. Oh wait, does this take a while? Them some rays. Did it start over? Did it just have to do the first frame? So the frame count isn't going up. That's worrying me. Frame count? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Just being silly. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, this could take a sec. Are we really gonna be this zoomed out? I don't know. So many questions. And we just have to wait. And that's frame 3 of 128. It is turning though. There's something else. Same time. We could play a little bit of Cablo. We can try it anyway. See how slow that makes everything. I think next on the list for Macablo is optimization. Let's maximize. Because our screen real estate's a little bit compromised. I'll show you guys the frog. Which, yeah. Thankfully, that turn in place / turn walk script works really well. A little bit of cleanup maybe took me like half an hour. Not including the import to Unity, which we have to clean things up. That. We come over here. Look at how fast that frog is now. He was pretty similar to the cat before. So he would definitely still be turning. Much more formidable. Got him. So I have to do that for the Jet Jaguar. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Is that all of them? Yeah, you can see we have more grass. Very important. Grass is very important. Okay, that's a fun bug. Really weird bug. Okay, I'll have to check that out after. It just got loading and saving persistence for enemies in. Otherwise you'd kill things and go in a dungeon, you'd come out and they'd be back alive. Watch me get egg on my face as I go into a dungeon and come out and it's not there. But at least the grass and trees will be. Mark my words. Okay, and now we exit. Do we still have dragonflies? So we have the frog, which is okay for reason. We have a spawner creating the frog. And the cat for their matter. Yeah, once we stop putting in test enemies, it should be persistence. Or not. Maybe we have... Maybe it's everything I'm spawning by hand. Maybe I'm breaking the system. Because they're randomly spawned things, not like... so dragonflies are quest specific creation. And the frog and the jet jaguar, I guess it's test spawn nodes. Okay, that quest check worked. Could be a lot worse. Stream does seem to be stuttering though. No dropped frames. It's running at like 30 frames per second. Did that even... Yeah, I like the grass. I think the grass makes things look so much better. Getting the repetition on the materials would be good. Got the bag. Bring it back. Down there. So I have to figure out how I'm going to zoom. I think in MechWarrior they changed the field of view. They have kind of like a field of view toggle to increase field of view to a point that you are like magnifying like the center frame quite a bit. They also have a thing where they're either doing another magnification on top of that, like a grab pixel region and make it bigger. Yeah, it looks pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. The advanced zoom. And it gives a window that is advanced zoom on top of everything else. It's a little bit awkward. But the regular zoom, I toggle that constantly. Be nice to have. Alright, so if we found a couple of enemies and a dungeon, test to see if we can get them got enemies gotten. And stay that way. And a little stutter. Okay, so have a dungeon, we just need some enemies around. Blast. Okay, wait, there's one. Okay, kill the cat. Your head breaks. When you start to groom stuff, hairs move under the scalp. You can't reach some hairs without moving other hairs. There are too many points where it can go wrong, but you don't know how to get on the right path again. My suggestion, if they have a freeze everything except for the specific things you want to work on. And then like have that be your consistent workflow of like freeze everything, unfreeze a section that you think looks wrong, and touch just that section. That is my suggestion, because Maya has the same problems. Maybe not same exact, but similar enough. Oh, I can see the mice on the mini map. They actually look really good. I can see them on the mini map, but where are they? Oh no, they're up in the sky. Sky mice are bad mice. Okay, a notable small issue. Oh, if you overheat, you stop falling. Oh, that's a bug. Bug up, I might leave in for now. I don't know exactly where they started. But if I go into a dungeon, hopefully they just wouldn't be there anymore. You can select hairs and work on the selection, but the indication of selected hairs is almost completely invisible. That's unfortunate. It's not a situation where you can assign colors for selected versus deselected, right? Or again, yeah, if there's a freeze tool, I'd always suggest freezing. Yeah, it is really important to see what you can and can't touch. Okay, so I'm out of here. Hopefully there won't be mice attacking me. I don't see any mice. Ah, we have some grass weirdness. That's so weird. Just a couple floaters. That's weird and doesn't usually happen, I swear. Okay, I think there's just one dungeon. Every time I come out of that dungeon, though, there's a cat. So if there's only one frog, that does mean that I killed the other frog and it got skipped when loading. Not a perfect system. Frame rate's dropping. Got him. Good on the tanky side. Your hairs on planes cop out has always caught you, so you revert to that. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. If you're good with hair cards, then that's good enough. It's a bummer, isn't it? I mean, it's a real bummer that all you need is a different color, right? For the selected versus deselected. Can Can you change that though? I know I changed the selected edge color. Or active versus selected or something, because to me the like light blue looked exactly like the deselected white, so I had to shift that. Okay, that's enough of that for now. Okay, couple bugs. Frame 14. Okay, yeah, do we skip this? We don't. Maybe we just call it a day early. Not really sure what I would want to do to this guy. I might want to give him some rough clothes. Yeah, some like really rough clothes. Maybe we give him some like caveman kind of clothes. Give him like a wolf pelt maybe. And then we'll UV and texture tomorrow. We'll do the whole retopo, get our free UVs, bring it over to Substance Designer. We could get this guy turned around pretty quickly. I think I'm kind of roughly at the same point I would get with Mudbox. Yeah, I don't know. All seems pretty good, honestly. Like I said, yeah, the hope of having 2 years worth of updates in which they could make changes that I feel like it's kind of missing. So there's nothing glaringly missing. Pretty solid so far. Too attractive. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up now. Be back tomorrow. We'll do, yeah, like I said, more stuff. Finish this guy off. Maybe not finish off. It might take 2 sessions to finish him off. But a walk cycle shouldn't take too long. And a like a full animation set should be pretty instant after that. I don't 100% know what his attack is going to be, besides he's going to shoot missiles from his horns. I might give him a melee weapon. Maybe. I have to be clever about how we're actually going about melee. Because I don't want to penetrate the cockpit. Mantis wasn't bad. Not fully there though. Anyway. Yo, Zombie, have a good one. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Let me find someone to raid. If I find someone to raid, I mean, do we hit up Badger? Do we find a sculpt? The Pixel Anatomist is up if you want to hear some tunes and watch some ZBrush. Oh, you got a lady going. Yeah, maybe we'll go to Pixel. Or is that too much? We just hit up Pixel last week. Okay, maybe Kana. I don't think we hit up Kana last week. Alright. Stick around for the raid if you don't mind. Gonna raid Kana. Doing some 3D printer checks to make sure that some ZBrush models are gonna 3D print well. Very exciting, good knowledge. Really satisfying, actually. Really satisfying. So yeah, that's been me. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you all my chatters, my lurkers, my VOD watchers. We'll be back. We'll re-topo, which will take 5 seconds. The UVs are automatic. The textures will take a bit, and then we might jump into Marvelous Designer. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Bye. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.